Every time you miss 2 hours of sleep, your body takes a hit. Testosterone down 15%, growth hormone down 75%. That's aging decades while you sleep. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most powerful yet overlooked aspects of male health, how your sleep directly controls two of your most important hormones. By the end of this video, you'll learn 1. How sleep flips the switch on your testosterone surge. 2. Why most guys are silently blunting their growth hormone production every night. And 3. 3 research-backed hacks you can start tonight to lock in both. Before we understand how sleep controls these hormones, let's establish why testosterone and growth hormone are absolutely critical for men. Think of testosterone as your masculine fuel. It drives muscle growth, bone density, energy levels, cognitive function, and yes, your libido. It's produced primarily in your testes through a complex communication system between your brain and reproductive organs. Growth hormone, on the other hand, is your body's repair and regeneration commander. Manufactured in your pituitary gland, it orchestrates muscle growth, fat burning, tissue repair, and cellular regeneration. Here's what's fascinating. Both hormones don't just randomly circulate through your body. They follow precise, predictable patterns that are intimately connected to your sleep cycles. Here's where it gets incredibly interesting. Your body operates on what scientists call circadian rhythms, internal biological clocks that have evolved over millions of years. But here's the key insight that most people miss. These aren't just suggestions from your body. They're fundamental requirements for optimal hormone production. Let's start with testosterone. Research shows that testosterone begins rising about 90 minutes after you fall asleep and peaks during your first REM sleep episode. This isn't coincidental. Your body requires at least 3 hours of uninterrupted sleep with normal architecture to trigger this hormonal surge. Think of it like this. Your sleep acts as the key that unlocks your testosterone production factory. The timing is remarkably precise. Testosterone peaks around 8 a.m., stays elevated through the morning, then gradually declines throughout the day, reaching its lowest point around 8 p.m. This isn't controlled by your alarm clock. It's controlled by the quality and timing of your sleep the night before. Now, growth hormone follows an even more dramatic pattern. Here's a statistic that will blow your mind. Approximately 60 to 70% of your daily growth hormone production happens during the first few hours of sleep, specifically during what's called slow-wave sleep or deep sleep stages 3 and 4. Picture this. The moment you enter deep sleep, your brain releases growth hormone-releasing hormone from your hypothalamus. This triggers your pituitary gland to dump massive amounts of growth hormone into your bloodstream. It's like your body waits for the perfect moment when you're in the deepest, most restorative sleep phase to begin its repair and growth processes. Now let's talk about what happens when you disrupt this finely tuned system. The research here is both shocking and eye-opening. A landmark study from the University of Chicago took healthy young men and restricted their sleep to just 5 hours per night for 1 week. The results? Their daytime testosterone levels dropped by 10 to 15%. To put this in perspective, that's equivalent to 10 to 20 years of normal aging-related testosterone decline happening in just 7 days. But it gets worse. When researchers looked at growth hormone, they found that sleep restriction could reduce production by up to 75%. Imagine trying to build muscle, burn fat, and recover from workouts when your body's primary anabolic hormone is operating at just 25% capacity. Here's what makes this even more concerning. These dramatic changes happened with just partial sleep restriction. Complete sleep deprivation, pulling all-nighters, virtually eliminates the normal nighttime hormone surge entirely. But here's something most people don't realize. It's not just about total sleep time. Sleep quality matters just as much, if not more. Studies show that fragmented sleep, where you're tossing, turning, and waking up frequently, can almost completely blunt your normal testosterone rise, even if you're in bed for 8 hours. Think about sleep apnea, one of the most common sleep disorders affecting men. The constant interruptions and reduced oxygen levels don't just make you tired, they systematically dismantle your hormonal health. Men with severe sleep apnea often have testosterone levels 30 to 40% lower than men with healthy sleep. Let's dive deeper into why specific sleep stages are so crucial. Your sleep isn't just one uniform state. It's a complex cycle consisting of different stages, each serving specific biological functions. For testosterone production, REM sleep is absolutely critical. This is when your brain is most active during sleep, and it's when testosterone levels peak and remain elevated until morning. Research shows that men with longer REM sleep latency, meaning it takes longer to reach REM sleep, have slower testosterone rises throughout the night. For growth hormone, slow-wave sleep is king. During these deepest sleep phases, your brain waves slow down dramatically, your body temperature drops, and your growth hormone production explodes. The relationship is so strong that scientists can actually predict how much growth hormone someone will produce based on how much slow-wave sleep they get. The orchestration happening in your brain during this process is remarkable. Your hypothalamus, your body's master control center, releases growth hormone-releasing hormone in perfect coordination with your sleep stages. Simultaneously, it reduces the production of somatostatin, which normally inhibits growth hormone. It's like removing the brakes while pressing the accelerator. What's fascinating is that this system has dual controls. The same brain regions that control your sleep also house the neurons that regulate hormone production. Now, here's something crucial to understand. This sleep-hormone relationship changes as you age, and there's significant individual variation. Starting around age 30, 40, men naturally begin to experience less deep sleep and fewer REM episodes. This directly correlates with declining growth hormone and testosterone levels. The total amount of growth hormone secreted over 24 hours can decrease by 2 to 3 times between ages 30 and 70, largely because older men get significantly less slow-wave sleep. But here's the empowering part. While aging is inevitable, the decline doesn't have to be as steep as most men experience. Research shows that men who maintain excellent sleep quality throughout their lives retain much better hormonal profiles compared to their sleep-deprived counterparts. All right, let's translate this science into actionable strategies you can implement tonight. Sleep duration and timing. Based on the research, you need 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. But timing matters. The first 3 to 4 hours are absolutely critical because that's when most of your growth hormone release occurs and when testosterone begins its nightly rise. Protect this period at all costs. Sleep environment optimization. Your bedroom should be a hormonal optimization chamber. Keep it between 60 and 67 degrees F. Cooler temperatures promote deeper sleep. Make it completely dark. Even small amounts of light can disrupt hormone production. Consider blackout curtains or an eye mask. Pre-sleep protocol. Stop blue light exposure at least 2 hours before bed. The blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs directly suppresses melatonin production, which delays sleep onset and reduces sleep quality. Instead, try reading, meditation, or gentle stretching. Consistency is king. Your circadian rhythms thrive on predictability. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, yes, even on weekends, helps synchronize your internal clock and optimize hormone production. Regular exercise, particularly resistance training and high-intensity interval training, can boost both testosterone and growth hormone production. However, avoid intense exercise within 3 hours of bedtime as it can interfere with sleep onset. Nutrition plays a supporting role. Ensure adequate intake of zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D, all crucial for testosterone production. Avoid large meals close to bedtime and limit alcohol, which significantly disrupts sleep architecture, even in moderate amounts. If you're doing everything right but still feeling tired and experiencing symptoms of low testosterone or poor recovery, you might have an underlying sleep disorder. Sleep apnea affects millions of men and can devastate hormonal health. The constant interruptions prevent you from reaching those crucial deep sleep stages. If you snore loudly, wake up gasping, or feel tired despite spending adequate time in bed, get evaluated by a sleep specialist. The good news? Treating sleep disorders can dramatically improve hormonal health. Studies show that effective treatment can restore much of the lost hormone production, though weight loss often provides even greater benefits than CPAP therapy alone. Here's a crucial concept that ties everything together. The relationship between sleep and hormones is bidirectional. Poor sleep reduces hormone production, but low hormones also impair sleep quality. Men with low testosterone often experience insomnia, frequent awakenings, and reduced deep sleep. Low growth hormone is associated with poor sleep maintenance and reduced sleep efficiency. This creates a vicious cycle that can be difficult to break without targeted intervention. The empowering news is that improving either side of this equation, better sleep or optimized hormones, can create a positive upward spiral that benefits both. Let's bring this all together with the key takeaways that can transform your hormonal health starting tonight. Sleep isn't just rest, it's the foundation of male hormonal health. Every night you shortchange your sleep, you're directly undermining your testosterone production and growth hormone release. But the flip side is incredibly empowering. Optimizing your sleep might be the single most powerful intervention for improving your energy, strength, recovery, and overall vitality. The research is crystal clear. 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep, with particular attention to protecting those first few hours of deep sleep, can maintain healthy hormone levels well into older age. Your homework for tonight? Audit your current sleep habits. Are you getting enough time in bed? Is your sleep environment optimized? Are you protecting those crucial first hours of sleep? Start with one change, master it, then add another. If this video opened your eyes to the incredible power of sleep for hormonal health, hit that like button and subscribe for more science-backed content on optimizing male health. Drop a comment below sharing your biggest sleep challenge. I read every single one and often create follow-up content based on your questions. Remember, great sleep isn't a luxury. It's a biological necessity for the man you want to become. Sleep well, gentlemen.